What's up? Welcome to another episode of The Wiley Show. We are here, man. Welcome. We are here yet on another episode of The Wiley Show. How are y'all doing? I'm excited. We got some very exciting news. We have officially went viral on TikTok. Over 300,000. Okay, let me give y'all the right number, child. This is like early history, right? I literally have really celebrated this moment live on myself. So that video, 296,000 views on TikTok. We are officially have went viral on TikTok. Almost 300,000 people in less than 24 hours. And what made us go viral? Exclusive. Warner Brothers blamed Oprah Winfrey and Taraji Henson for Color Purple major flop. So we talked about it, and we was the first to do it. We had an amazing source, beautiful source, a Hollywood insider that gave us information that it was a phone call with Oprah and Warner Brothers. The executives was on this particular phone. The executive producers was on this particular phone. And everything I have to say is really, really alleged. I can't really go into details and say as a fact. So I'm just going to say alleged to protect the integrity of the show. So Taraji, as you all can see, she was up there crying. And she was really crying because she wasn't getting paid fairly. I don't understand. And what about the young girls that are coming for me? And if I don't do it, what the F if I'm doing it for? And then the other big black woman. So what did that say about me? So, they had a phone call. So the people that was on the call, Michael, Bougie, Beugg, Pete, Shapita, Chiappetta, and Adam Fell, Fell, was on this particular phone. They had executive producers on the phone. They had Warner Brothers executives on the phone. So they were all on this particular phone, and they all was just taking digs at Oprah. And Oprah literally felt like a poor black girl from Mississippi. They reminded her that she's a poor black girl from Mississippi. Now, what really happened? Because a lot of people don't know, because you probably didn't read the article, and moderators, make sure y'all post the article in the chat. Oprah was banking on this movie being a hit, because then they will fund more movies, because Oprah wanted a home for Harpo Films, because HBO and all that stuff had flopped. So she was banking on Color Purple to win. So when I was up there doing all my information and finding out who were the executive producers of this particular show. So we're going to go piece by piece with executive producer. First of all, we're going to bring Michael. We're going to let you all see who is Michael and put a face to Brother Michael, okay? Bougie, okay? Let's bring Brother Michael on the screen here so you all can we're going to put a face to these people that's executive producer. So he invests in the film. Michael, he's a production manager, actor, producer. And so your sole job is to make sure you find out who's booking who, make sure the cast got food. Michael did not care if they had food, okay? You can tell that Michael right now, Michael didn't care. Baby, Michael didn't care at all. He eats really good. Look at him. He look like he eats really good. It look like he makes sure his people eat, but he made sure our talent starved. He's a production manager. He's an actor. So he know by experience acting on set that you need to eat. He didn't care at all, okay? So that's verbatim. So that's Brother Michael. So let's go on down for Brother Michael. Let's go for another producer, because everybody talking about Oprah, because you know Oprah. Let's make these other people famous. That was a part of the project and failed. Taraji didn't pay her fairly, lowballed her, right? Lowballed her. And so, you know what I'm saying? Executive producer, their job is to put money into the film. They are investors. They're banking on this film making it. So then we got Mr. Pete. Let's bring Mr. Pete. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't find a picture of Mr. Pete, and we can't find a picture of him all, but we'll make sure that we put his name on the screen here so y'all will know how he is, because we just could not find Pete's picture. If anybody can find his picture, we want to make sure we give him some publicity of being a major failure, one of the major failure, right? So this guy, Pete Shapita, y'all call in and let me pronounce these people's names. But anyway, he was another producer, didn't care about Taraji B. Henson, made sure she starved. Taraji wanted some chicken, baby back ribs, and Fantasia loved to eat. Daniela, the one that plays Sophia, loved to eat. Sophia was a plus-size woman. Plus-size women love to eat. That's why they're plus size. Come on, talk back to me in this chat. So he failed The Color Purple, and this is why Taraji is crying. So another person, and particularly, I believe he is Caucasian. Now, I don't know. Could be, but it sounds like a Caucasian person. I don't know anybody named Black with that name. So, okay. Now, let's go back. We're going to go to another person here and get the people that is here that came to it. Okay, we're going to talk about Adam Fell. F-E-L-L, okay? We're going to talk about Adam Fell, and we want to make sure we put him on the docket as well. So this is another producer. Make sure you all shed the light. Another producer. So this guy is a producer, right? He have failed to write. You see how he laughing? You see how he cheesing and smiling in the camera? Let's make sure we zoom in on him. You see how he's laughing and showing people who he is. He just kikiing and just cheesing. And look, he's laughing because I didn't feed you, Taraji. I didn't give you all trailers. I paid you all less. And so there's another person there have failed, literally have failed The Color Purple, right? And this is the reason why Taraji have been crying all over the world, but none of the media is talking about these people. They're not talking about the Adam Fell. They're not talking about the Pete. They're not talking about everybody talking about Oprah, which Oprah should be criticized because she is a producer too, but she got the smoke, got dragged. I'm hearing allegedly she want to send me a cease and desist to not talk about her, but baby, you can send me a cease and desist all day from Harpo. You can send me the cease all day long. I'm gonna look at that cease and desist, and baby, you just take me on the court because you a major failure to Black people, Black actors, and all that. So, baby, when you send me that cease and desist, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna go to my attorney. Baby, we're gonna go toe to toe in the courtroom because I'm gonna tell you in front of the judge that you have failed Taraji, you lowballed her, you failed Monique, right? You wanted her to work for free. So, if you really want this smoke in the courtroom, we could do it in the courtroom, baby, because I'm not afraid of the cease and desist. So, go right, draw up your paperwork because you were on in front of them people at Warner Brothers. And you sat there and you took the smoke. It ain't my fault that you got embarrassed. It ain't my fault this was a major flop. But anyway, let's move on. So I just heard a little rumbling that she's gonna try to send me a cease and desist, but we shall see. It ain't my fault. You should have ceased by paying them people, bringing them a pan of fried chicken, bringing them some potato salad while you up there doing the Cuban shuffle, while you up there doing the electric shine, and them people got to eat. I can go there, and Oprah, you got to get this smoke because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of you, Oprah, right? But I'm not a fan of your malicious evil. I'm not a fan of your malicious evil. Your malicious evil made my sister cry. Look at her. She had to get toilet tissue from the toilet and had to literally break down in tears because she wasn't being paid fairly. And again, I know, Taraji, we're going to get to you, honey. Just bear with me because we got to drag you a little bit too. But right now, I'm going to have your back in this particular segment. So let's talk about Adam Fell, F-E-L-L. Now, let's go to another producer that should go famous, and we're saying it here live on The Wiley Show, that you all should definitely see. And, you know, I got to talk about it. I don't care if you don't want to hear it, but we got to also talk about the executive producers, the money people, right? We talk about core producer, executive producer. This Carla, we can't find a picture of her. Garnina. Let's make sure we put her name on the screen. So this is another person have failed Oprah, have failed, you know what I'm saying? Literally have failed the cast that Oprah handpicked to be in the Color Purple musical, allegedly. And she mistreated the staff. And see, this is what Taraji should have put. She put an address on it, but I'm putting a face to it all. So this is the other person right here. Her name is Carla Garnini, all right? So I can't find a picture of her because I guess she knew the day. Oh, Wiley about to drag me. Let's take our picture down. But anyway, we have your name, Miss Carla. You was a flop because even though you got money, you have flopped my people. And I believe me as a Black man, I need to speak truth to power. That's why I put on my Brother Malcolm glasses because I knew I had the spirit of Brother Malcolm. I knew I had to do it by any means necessary to drag you because you were wrong. Miss Carla, if any of your people from your race would have came on that set, you would have made sure they was eating correctly, right, Miss Carla? If anybody from your race that you love so dearly, you would have made sure they had clothes, right, Miss Carla? If your auntie or your cousins and they were acting, you would have made sure that they would have been dressed correctly, right, Miss Carla? You want to make sure that they're getting paid fairly, right, Miss Carla? So why in the world would you treat Taraji like that, sister? I'm asking you right now because I know you watch it. I know they're sending it to me. I'm gonna ask you, Miss Carla, why did you think it was okay for you to invest in this film and forget about the food budget? Because if you're spending $100 million on The Color Purple, you mean to tell me you couldn't spend like $10,000 on food? You mean to tell me you couldn't spend about $20,000 on the trailers? I just don't understand that, Miss Carla. Can you call me, please? Miss Carla. I just don't understand. Because, Miss Carla, why in the world are you doing this? That you got on this film and you mistreated Taraji. This is why she cried and some toilet tissue, because she was mistreated unfairly. Now, of course, Oprah Winfrey, we have to always drag her because she needs to be dragged. Now, what about the transportation? It don't make no sense that they had to take city buses and trains and all of that type of stuff. They had to take taxi cabs. Why can't they get a private driver? You know what I mean? I don't understand it. It's nowhere in the world that I'm going to be seeing any of these iconic white actresses and actors that is household name, you know, taking literally have to take a city bus to get back to set. That's crazy. It shouldn't be that they have to literally get in their car, go to the gas station, gas up their own personal vehicles and to show up to set. Why they don't have private drivers? I don't understand that. We should not be able to have to see Cookie, or we have to see, you know, Taraji in a city bus. I'm heading on to work and Taraji on a city bus heading to set or leaving a 15, 16-hour day, and she literally have to go out there in DeKalb County on the city bus. That's crazy to me. So we must, as people, speak truth to power. So again, we talked about that. We got Miss Carla on the screen. So let's go to another producer here that we just gonna go to these producers, because I feel like us as people, we have to go to these people. We cannot, you know, play this game. Now, okay, my producers have definitely sent us over a picture of Miss Carla. We're gonna show you Miss Carla, and the sad part, the gag of it all, you're not gonna like this, Miss Carla. This is the first time in history that we have your picture, right? My team have definitely sent me her picture, and we're gonna pull it up on the internet, Miss Carla. This is for the first time in history showing the woman that think it was okay not to feed the staff. And she is a part of Harpo Studios, you guys, Harpo Films. You know what I'm saying? So let me get a good picture of her so you all can see her, okay? Let me get a good picture of her. So this is the person that you all can see. Let me make sure I zoom in on her so you all can see. She works in Harpo's Films. She's connected with Oprah. And this is the person that should be famous. Why are we not talking about her? So this person, Miss Carla here, verbatim here, with a smile, you could tell that she's a big bone woman, and you could tell that she liked to eat. Why in the world that she did not, you know, feed Taraji? Why did Taraji get lowball? Like, I just don't understand that. You got to make sure that you feed these people correctly. I just don't understand. Why did you speak truth to power? You're connected with Harpo Films. Why do Oprah and why do Oprah have to get the word at third party? And this is the thing about Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey said, I am Oprah. You get a car. You get a car. I love you. You get a car. You get a car. But you mean to tell me you didn't even know what was going on set? You said, can't nobody even sneeze in Harpo Studio. You not know about it. You said that I signed, quote, every check that's about $50,000 or more. I personally signed the check. I know what's coming in and what's coming out. But how do you not know what was going on for your baby? Didn't you say this is your baby? Didn't you say you was praying? Didn't you say you was singing a song, Amen? Didn't you say you was fasting? Didn't you say you put in an atmosphere that you said you really wanted to be famous and you really wanted to do this film? You were dreaming about it. You told Oprah, you told Gail, you told Stanman, you told all these people that you really want to be on this movie Color Purple. But when you were part of this project, you neglected your own people. You was in that estate with Gail and them dogs, right? Because you make sure your dogs eat, right? You make Miss Sandy eat. You make sure the other dogs eat. You make sure the Chihuahua eat. You make sure the bulldogs eat. You make sure your animals eat. But you didn't make sure that your staff, your counterparts, the one that you handpicked, the one that you put on the internet, that I'm so happy you're doing this film, Taraji. I'm so happy you're doing this film, Fantasia. And you mean to tell me you couldn't even feed a human being, but you make sure your dogs eat great? Your dogs got their own personal chef. You can do this right now. I'm Oprah. Feed my dog. Feed Miss Sandy. Feed them some gourmet. Feed them the top leading wild fish. They eat very well. Your dogs, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, I was just sitting here taking my notes, and I want you all to bear with me. Oprah Winfrey, your dogs is in your will, meaning that you have your dogs worth millions of dollars. So if you croak up out of here from that Olaxapan injection, your dogs is well taken care of. Personally, you have all of your dogs in your insurance that's worth millions. So whoever take care of the dogs, which could be Gail or her down low son, they're going to be able to get the dog. But you make sure them dogs eat. I never seen your dog, Miss Oprah, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. We both, from Chicago. Well, you came here to work from Chicago. Anyway, but I never seen your dog say they didn't eat. What about the people? What about the dogs that's coming after me? I've never seen that. Like, your dogs eat very well. They're happy to see. They're very well fed. But yet, Taraji had to starve and beg and get on her knees to beg you for a chicken wing. That don't make no sense. So let's go. So we got Miss Carla here. So we just breaking it down here. We got Miss Carla. We exposed her, and I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it that Miss Carla would do this. I don't understand it. Now we're gonna go to Mara Jacobs. Let me see if I can find her picture. Let's see. Let me go to her picture. Let's see. Where we at? I want to make sure. Okay. So the picture that I have of her right here. And I believe she's an author. And this is her husband. I believe her husband. Let's run off of this. Hold on. Because she's look like she's married. Okay, Carla, you can go down. I'm done with you. Okay. Give me a second. And I believe Ozempic. Okay. Ozempic Oprah. Okay. So this is Mara. Look at her. Look like she eat good grapes, good pork baby back ribs. It look like she eats very well. It's like you can't stop her from eating. It's like literally she have her team bring her the best pork baby back ribs. It look like she eat asparagus with fried gravy. It look like she eats very well. No complaints. I don't see her crying and saying, hey, I didn't get paid fairly and they lowballed me. It look like she got a lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't understand. I just want Mara, Miss Mara, my sister. I just want you to explain to me how you can sit there, smiling with your significant other, your husband, or whoever he is, and Taraji is just crying. Someone make me understand this. Why are we not making these people famous? Just look at her smiling. She's happy. She's excited. I'm loving it. It looks like she loved to eat vegetables. It looks like she's not missing a meal. It's like she's getting paid fairly. She got that good getting paid fairly smile. But what about Taraji? Taraji is suffering right now. She was crying. She was hurting. But nobody is having Taraji back by putting a face to the producer of this project. What about this particular woman? Y'all see this particular woman in the screen here? I just don't understand. She looked very full, as someone said in the chat. But what about my sister? Because my sister looked very hungry. She looked very sad, weak, like she lost something, that she was ready to throw in the towel. It don't look like this woman ready to throw in the towel. It looked like she ready to invest in another project to get more generational wealth. And she's a woman, but she don't care about, she's not a Taraji P. Henson type of woman, if you understand my drift. So I'm just calling these producers out because I'm calling them out to call them up, that they must do better. They must do better. They must do better. And that's my whole point of this broadcast, because I told my team, I said, nobody is putting a face to these producers. Nobody. And then we got to get into the black producers, right? We just can't talk about, we just can't talk about the white producers, right? We also got to talk about the black ones. We got to talk about an iconic force that's been in this business as longer than I've been alive. He's been in this business in I believe he started in the 50s. So we got to talk about the black people too, right? And I got to come at them harder. So this is a closeted man. Y'all know him, very closeted. Quincy Jones. Closeted Quincy. This man had been working in the music industry, entertainment industry for decades. And for this man to have on these glasses, and he loved to drink with black women and black men. And they even said that he even did some things with Will Smith. But you mean to tell me that you didn't want to feed Taraji? You didn't want to make sure that Taraji is getting her fair share to eat a good meal? You mean to tell me that you didn't sit there and make sure that the staff had, their own trailers, their own dressing rooms? But yet when you was doing things with Will Smith, allegedly, you made sure that Will Smith was fed good. When you started your production company back in the day, when you wanted to transition from being a music executive and music head, you wanted to get into production. So you handpicked Will Smith to do the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So when you was actually doing the little nasty and swallowing up Will Smith allegedly, you made sure that Will Smith was taken care of. When he was tuning up your legs before you had arthritis, you made sure that Will Smith was taken care of. But why is it, my brother, that you neglect to take care of Taraji? It's because Taraji don't have a sausage. It's because Taraji don't have testosterone. It's because Taraji is not a man. And I don't understand that yet. Your iconic status, but you made sure when you was working for Elvis Presley, you made sure he ate. You made sure he had baby back ribs. You made sure he was fully taken care of. When you was working with all of these white actors and actresses, you made sure they ate very well. But why are you neglecting your own race? Why are you neglecting it? At the end of the day, Quincy Jones, you as a black man, older black man, right? You are a senior citizen, right? And you are a legend. But I never, ever thought out of my 33 years of living that I will be dragging somebody like Quincy Jones. He was behind the scenes. He was the architect working with another architect, Michael Jackson, Thriller album. And I feel like he neglected to take care of Taraji. One thing about him, you made sure Michael Jackson ate. You made sure the monkey that Michael Jackson had, you made sure that he was taken care of. I just don't understand, my brother. Make me understand, Mr. Quincy. Why did you neglect to take care of Taraji? Why did not take care of those people? Why were they getting low balled? I just don't understand that at all. I don't understand it. So I feel like you need to do better. And I'm sorry that I have to bring this up on the broadcast, but I really have to bring it up because nobody was putting a face to the people. Y'all want putting a face to it. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Let me start putting a face to these people because they need to know, what's going on. And I can't play no games. Now, we're going to get to our last person here that I'm going to drag. I can literally go on and 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 on about these people. But I have to talk about this man too. And this is just really made me baffled because he sleeps with black. You know what I'm saying? He sleeps with black. And I don't understand why. Give me a second. Okay. Let me put his picture up here. That ain't nothing but the enemy. Give me a second. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear. It's kind of freezing up. Okay, because this computer's work all the time. That's Steven Spielberg. He's sleep white. Is that Steven Spielberg? That's Brother Steven. Isn't his wife black? Don't he have a black wife? Or no? Or don't he have a black wife or no? Or do I got them confused? I'm sorry. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, he have a black daughter. Excuse me, he have a black daughter. I'm sorry, he have a black daughter. Thank you, proud of me. He have a black daughter. I was thinking about George. My bad, Mr. George. My bad. I'm so sorry. Sorry to that man. Okay. I gotta write. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back to the drawing board. Okay. I gotta write that off my joke set. Okay. Let me reword it. Okay. Hold on. I got to scratch that off my joke set. Okay. I'm a little rusty because they all look alike. When white folks get to a certain age, they all look alike. They all look like George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. They all look alike. So anyway, his daughter is black. And so why is it? Because I feel like Steven Spielberg, your daughter have to open up her legs and get in front of them camera because you deprived her of security. You deprived her of equity. You deprived of you adopted her. You probably adopted her just to do some things to her. So why in the world that you are not paying these people fairly? What about your daughter? What about your daughter? Your daughter have to be out here with a camera and strong Steven Spielberg. So again, Steven Spielberg, I ask you, brother, since you have a black daughter, what about her future when her father is mistreating the staff? I just don't understand that. So that's all I'm saying. Okay. So I do apologize. You never married a black woman. You just adopted a black daughter, but the black daughter now is doing adult entertainment. Wink, 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 wink. Okay. I'm gonna say it again because I want people to get mad at me. I'm gonna say it one more time, and I want the people to understand here. Your daughter, you adopted a black girl. She became an adult, and the first thing she started doing adult entertainment. Let that sink in. She started doing adult entertainment when she started leaving the nest. She didn't go into Hollywood. She didn't go into doing executive work, being a writer, being an art design, being a graphic designer, nothing. She started taking off her clothes, showing her skin. All right. And this is why we have to call out these people. And we called out the Warner Brothers, the executive team of the Warner Brothers, all the way from the top, all the way down. But I dragged them in previous videos. So on my website, I'm gonna go in more details about of them going against Taraji, this black woman. Now, I gotta say this because I know people is not gonna like this. On my TikTok, I'm getting dragged. They're saying, Wiley, you got all this energy for Oprah. Why are you saying this? Because I held my people to a standard. Because I know the George, the Steven Spielbergs, the Carlas. I know what they do. I judge them by their history. It does not surprise me of the things that they do. But it does not surprise me of the black folks that come into power and they put their foot on our race. But I continue to call them out with a louder voice because as a thing, we are part of the same race. Now, you are in another economical class than me, correct. But at the end of the day, you're still part of my race. So I feel like you should be taking care of your race. That should be your top priority. And if it's not your top priority, then it's my job to check you. I don't care if your name is Oprah Winfrey because you're still a black woman. Because Oprah, when I did my research on Oprah, it's a rumor that Oprah Winfrey lied about her upbringing as a poor girl from Mississippi. Oprah Winfrey had a family member that addressed Oprah and said, why are you telling people that you're home, that you was broke, poor? That's not your story. You wasn't poor. You wasn't raised poor. You was raised in a middle-class home. Your father was a barber. Why are you telling people, oh, because that's a great American story. It fits the narrative that I'm from Mississippi, so automatically I have to be poor. And so that was like the rumor that Oprah even lied about her upbringing, that she wasn't this poor. So it's really sad that Oprah is doing this, but we had people like Monique calling out Oprah. We had people like other people have called Oprah out. Oprah has been exposed when she tried to have people to go watch her show. And she told the people, if you have that, the Nelson box, make sure you watch old network. She was trying to do fraud to get people to watch her network. And then she got called out on it. So Oprah is not this innocent person. And guess what, people? Y'all are waking up to the okie doke about Oprah. I got breaking news about Oprah. She human. She's not above you. Yet she have more money than you. But when you pull back, Oprah gets sick like everybody else. Oprah go to the toilet like everybody. I don't care if it's a gold toilet. You still got to sit and release the mess. And when her mess is being released from her bowels, it's not no golden bowels. It's not no bowels. It's mess like your mess. It smell like your smell, right? So I want people to understand that, because sometimes y'all drink this juice that celebrities is just this new species. No, they're human. When you think about a celebrity, they're more well-known to you. They have more money than you. But they're not different than you, if that makes sense. They're still human. They're human, because when she get ready to go, she can't take them cars. She can't take them dogs. She can't take Stedman. She can't take that wealth. That's going to go to somebody else. Maybe them African girls that's out there being touched by the teachers, because Oprah had a whole school and they were being trafficked, and then she had to give them girls her number. So I just want y'all to understand that she can't take her wealth with her. When Oprah leave this earth, she's going to leave this earth, whatever. That's it. She's going to have a God, a creator to answer to, a judge to answer to. I just want people to understand that. So stop putting these celebrities above you. Like, oh my gosh, this is Oprah Winfrey, because when she do evil, you're going to be shocked. But if you know, she have always been evil. You're not getting billions of dollars being nice. You got to be ruthless. You got to be cutthroat. You got to stay on top. So a lot of her cutthroat ways is just catching up with her, and she's flopping. And she can't take being a flop. She hate that the fact that she flopped on The Color Purple. Now, let's talk about her flop. Now she's taking it out on Taraji. It's Taraji fault. She's telling people don't hire her. She's difficult to work with. She don't listen. She's not the best. She's subpar talent. She's difficult to work with. So they're already labeled her there. And then Taraji came out, and she pretty much coming out almost regret ever saying anything, because now she feeling the pressure of being, blackballed. She coming out, and we posted on whytothetroll.com that she's being blackballed. But she said all this stuff. She was dragging people, talking about the industry, and said that she almost didn't do The Color Purple. And then she said, Miss, we got to fix this. Then she had, she was mad because they didn't feed her. They treated her like dirt. So now you got Oprah is pulling up that cape of trying to blackball Taraji. And they're not trying, they're doing it. That's so you're not going to see Taraji in these big budgeted movies. Warner Brothers is a very powerful player in Hollywood. They're going to call it's a very small box. You can literally put all the studio heads in one room. The major studio heads is not more than, I'm talking about the major studio head is making the money. Maybe it's 10 of them. That's really grossing a lot of money. And Warner Brothers have a lot of connections. Even the smaller studios, Warner Brothers can pour their muscle to starve Taraji. So, but Taraji have her own successful skincare line and all of that. But her goal, her art, is to be in front of those cameras. So her losing that will drive her to depression. And then she's going to be soaking up all that mental health counseling grants that she get for her own company. She's going to have to wind up doing it for herself and get her own psychiatrist and pretty much use up all her grant money that she getting. And only how her nonprofit is successful is her celebrity status is successful. If she stopped doing movies, she started going broke. Nobody's going to want to invest in your nonprofit. The only reason why they're investing in a nonprofit because they want to be in business with the great Taraji P. Henson. But if she go around being a whole entire flop, it just won't happen. So we shall see. And 50 Cent is saying, hey, I want to help Taraji, which would be great, but Taraji need a long-term gig. And it's very expensive out here in these streets. And I had to talk about it. And the first time on the Wiley Show, got to put it out there. And I told Taraji, I think she needs to write a book, The Dark Side of Hollywood. This is my inside story. I think that she really needs to go toe-to-toe. She don't have to write the story. She just need an amazing ghostwriter, which most of these artists got ghostwriters. They're not writing these books at all. They're just doing interviews, and they have ghostwriters. Roland Martin had a ghostwriter. He just so happened to put his ghostwriter on the cover, and they do interviews. They get on the phone for hours and hours out, and they take those conversations and they put it in a book. So most of these artists that you're buying their books and all that, they're not writing it. They're not putting pen to paper. They're not typing it. They have professional ghostwriters, and that's exactly what they do. They write the book. So that's what Taraji needs to do. And I really feel like she really needs to do it. And as an artist that does commentary, I do grieve for her. But it kind of pushed back on her because she did come out, put out that clip, and it backfired because I don't think she knew that she was going to get all of this publicity. I don't think she knew that she was going to go increasingly viral. I think it kind of surprised her and shocked her. But now that it is, now you got to deal with the good, okay, people on your side. Now you got to deal with Hollywood up there showing that card of we got to blackball you. So we'll keep you updated of Taraji P. Henson. Now, let's move on. Woo! Where's my water at, y'all? Where's my water at? Where's my water at? Okay. So she's all in the magazine crying. We got 63 likes. Okay, we got to go to commercial break. We got to do a little advertisement. We got to do a little advertisement because this is a good moment to do a little advertisement about me and what we got coming up in the world. So bear with us, people. I see y'all in the building. Y'all showing so much love. Look at y'all in the building. Look at these beautiful people in the building. We got a lot of stuff to discuss today, and why not? I'm going to take this time out to do some promotion while we're here. Okay, well, I got y'all here throughout the video. So we for the first time and ever, we decide to go back to Vegas, and not just go back to by myself. We actually going to go with the one and only Couture Bag. So she's a rising star in the culture, rising star on YouTube, on social media. I decided, hey, why not we bring our light together and we join and we do this event. So we're doing a meet and greet. So we're going to be all around Vegas. It's going to be a good time, April 26th through the 28th. And I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you all there if you come through. And I just want to thank the team for coming through for the flyer. It's really, really nice. And I just can't wait to do it. And I can't wait. I think it's going to be amazing trip, amazing moment for us. I think it's going to be awesome. And so again, if you want any information, we're going to be at the Palace Station Hotel and Casino. Have any information, you can go to wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. I do want to thank my graphic designer that been my designer for over 10 plus years for putting together this flyer. And I love him dearly. And we want to thank him for his amazing work. And so we are definitely going to be doing this. But quick little moment in our little commercial here. I'm seeing the comments. They're saying that me and her are haters, that we're joining up to go against other content creators. That's dumb and stupid. It doesn't make any sense. It's a bunch of fake news. We're joining together because we decided to join together because I think that is great. I think as a team, I think it's great because if you can get there together faster than separated, why not get there together? And this is what the culture always dreamed of. They dreamed of, hey, let's work together and let's have a kumbaya moment. And so now we're doing a kumbaya moment and it's an issue. But we're focusing on those that are coming. Shout out to the Bass Squad, many of the Bass Squad that are coming. Shout out to the producers that are coming. I've been on the phone. I've been emailing people, really promoting this front of the scenes, behind the scenes. I've been sending it to my family, different family members, barbers, trainers. I really want it to be nice because it's really good to like meet the people that you entertain virtually. So I'm looking forward to seeing her and myself, and it's just going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it because I need to have a good time. I have not drunk a sip of alcohol in months. It'll be almost a year. I have not, danced in a club in almost a year. So I need this. And so why not do it with my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colleague, and I love her, Couture Bay. I feel like she is an incredible entertainer on these YouTube streets. And I can't wait to meet her in person. So I can't wait to take photos with you all. I can't wait to drink. Can't wait to gamble with you all. Whatever you want to do, I can't wait to do it with you all. So that is April 26th through the 28th. Make sure y'all be in the building for an amazing time. All right. So we got other topics to get into, and we got to definitely talk about it. Let's talk about Michael Jackson. Okay. Jafar Jackson is his nephew. He's going to be playing Michael Jackson in the biopic. I'm super excited. But my only question is who's going to write it, and is they going to tell the full story of Michael Jackson? I don't want them to brush over the allegations. I want them to talk about it. I want them to talk about the depression that Michael went through. I want them to talk about Michael Jackson being under FBI investigation, and I want us to learn something new from the film. I don't want to see them. I really want him to perform. I want him to dance. I really want them to really give Michael what he deserves. He don't deserve a low budget film. This biopic is deserving of something iconic. This should be winning Oscar. You should just leave entertained because Tina Turner, her biopic was amazing. The Temptations, the television ministry that they ran, amazing. Who else had a great? Ray Charles is one of the best, I believe, biopic ever. And Jamie Foxx did a great job. And Ray Charles was nowhere near the level of a Michael Jackson. So this movie should break records at the box office. They should really, really pay the staff correctly because I don't want to see, you know what I'm saying, Michael Jackson nephew crying that didn't get paid fairly. So it's going to be amazing. And I think he looks just like Michael. I think I want to know his nephew is going to play Michael Jackson. So he's going to play Michael Jackson. So I just hope that he does a good job. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to go to the movies. It's expected to have music in it because it's a biopic about Michael. Yet the state have approved that his music, his catalog could be used in the film. They are behind this biopic. And I'm amazed. I think that it's going to be great. I just want to see how they're going to put it. How is it going to go? You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't like Whitney Houston, her biopic was good. Couldn't have been better. Absolutely. But Michael Jackson, you got to do it. I mean, we have seen terrible Michael Jackson biopics before. So, and that wasn't even controlled by the state. That was just people just doing separate projects. But I can't wait to do it. And so I can't wait. I hope that, is it Jafar? I hope he really don't be as stiff because that's when I saw him. He was kind of stiff. So I just hope he really brushed that off and really live and breathe. And it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it. Press 1 if you're going to watch the Michael Jackson biopic. They're saying that this biopic is supposed to come out in 2025. In 2025, that this biopic is supposed to come out. And shout out to the one and only. We have so many people that's going to be here. I believe this is a Lionsgate and a Universal project. So I can't wait to see it, man. I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. So, don't you got to beat it, hey. Okay, so I'm just excited because I want to dance. Hey, I just want them to really. I want it to be a 3-hour film, 4-hour film. I just want to have a good time watching this film. I can't wait. I got 15 free tickets already with a movie theater that I go to. I accumulated 15 tickets. So when I do go, and if you know, I want to be able to take a lot of producers with me. I want it to be packed. We all dress up like a Michael Jackson, and we all do the Thriller move. You know, we all do the Thriller. So I can't wait to see it, because I think, like, as a culture, I think that we need to see this, and I think as a culture, we need to support our Black talent. You know what I'm saying? Michael was the one that introduced so many great entertainers to do what they do, but he was an architect, right? He created sounds that wasn't publicized, that didn't exist. And that's what's going on with artists today. They're lazy. They're not innovators. They're not architects. They just go what was saved. Oh, everybody doing a remix, so we all got to do a remix. But it's nobody's creating a different sound. They're not being an innovator, like really pushing the needle. Like when you hear them records, you be like, "Damn, this is so iconic." The artists now, they just get a little beat, do a little remix, and they're done. It's like lazy storytelling. When you listen to a Michael Jackson album, that album took you on a journey. And let me tell you this: when I was watching the Thriller documentary, I didn't even know Thriller was a great album, because I never listened to Thriller album. I've always just listened to certain popular songs that I've heard on the radio, but I never knew that album was good. And when you listen to each track, it's just was amazing. Like when you like literally each track, it's just been just the best. And I said, oh my gosh, I could understand why it's so like it's so. In this one particular song, that a white man, a rock star, he was an amazing guitarist, and he did a solo, and it was like hours and hours and hours worth of material. And Quincy Jones and the producers, they trimmed it down to, like, they put it all together. And because back in the day, the musicians were musicians, right? And so, like, she really, really, what do you want, mama? Huh? Okay, give me 1 second. Go to your mama. Okay, go to grandma. Tell her to open the door. Huh? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm live. Go to her, okay? I'm talking about Michael Jackson. You said what? Okay, go with grandma. Huh? Okay, we talking about Michael Jackson. Go with grandma. Love you. Okay. All right. So, back to Brother Michael. I just think it's going to be incredible. I think that it's going to be an incredible video, and I think that, you know, it's going to be awesome. I feel like it's going to be amazing. And, you know, tell her Michael Jackson told you something. You know, I want to see the Oprah Winfrey interview. I want to see somebody play Oprah. I want them to go there. I want to see the iconic moment, him working in the studio. I want to see the childhood. I want to see somebody play Joe Jackson. They don't have to focus much on the childhood, because we already seen the Jackson 5. We see most of his adult life. But I want them to go there. I want them to really live and breathe Michael Jackson. And whoever played Michael Jackson, they need to be listening to Michael all day, every day. All day, every day. So I would love that. So shout out to Michael Jackson in this movie. Shout out to my niece. So my older niece, you guys, little family segment here. My older niece, she would be up all night for hours. So now when I told her parents, I said, hey, why don't y'all put her in an after school program so she can burn that energy? And she will, you know what I'm saying, she won't be as active at home. She will eat, take a shower or a bath, and go to bed, right? They didn't believe me, blah, blah, blah. Then finally they put her in an after school program. Now she go to sleep. She's in the bed around like 8:30. because when she get home from after school program about 5:30, 6 o'clock, she eat, take a bath, and she tired because she was able to burn all of that energy. So they listened to my advice. I said, look, put her in an after school program. So with my niece, I'm trying to put her in a program so me and her can learn Spanish together. So it's a Spanish, like this program on YouTube. They teach Spanish courses. So she's going to learn with me because I'm a beginner. She's going to be a beginner. And so we're going to learn that together, some Spanish as well. So, you know what I'm saying? So she can learn some things as well. So I want to learn and expand upon it so we can learn together, because it's one thing that I see coming in Chicago, in many parts of the major cities. You got a lot of people that's coming in speaking Espanol, and I don't like to not know what they're saying, because when I went to Subway and I couldn't communicate, even though I was angry because I wanted to get my sandwich and I didn't like that I had to go to Google Translator to communicate, and I felt wrong. I felt, oh my God. So I said, okay, let me learn some Spanish, right? So I could be able to communicate with the world, because again, that is the future. In the next 10 years, they're going to be this is going to be a top leading Spanish speaking country, right? There's going to be more Spanish speakers in this country than English speakers, I believe, in the next 10 to 15 years. So I don't want to be left behind by not knowing that language. So I want to be able to know what they're saying. If they're saying something negative to it, I want to be able to communicate. And I said, why not? If I'm learning a new skill, I want my niece to learn a new skill. Everybody in the house learn a new skill. Even if my mom and them don't want to learn a new skill, at least I can communicate with my niece in some Spanish. She can communicate with me, because it's a good look for her being an African-American. She's a child, but she's going to be an African-American woman, and society's going to be so different when she decide to become an entrepreneur. It's going to be so much competition, and she's going to be competing with people that don't speak English. So she want to be able to at least learn that. So I felt that way. And even when my niece come around, to the baby niece, so she's not in school, we learn Spanish, and that Spanish word spelling, you know, everything that I say to her, love, she spelled the word love. When we talk about Jesus, she's going to spell the word Jesus, and everything I want to instill that her. And then what I do, because children is observant, they soak in stuff of their environment, I watch words of spelling. You know, I play it on YouTube. I play it on YouTube. I play audible books. We was listening to the 1619 Project today, and we was learning some great iconic things about the 1619 Project. The 1619 Project and about Black history. They really, really breaking it down. It's a very iconic book and very detailed. And it was some stuff in there. It made me cry. And my niece said, "Why are you crying?" I said, "I'm crying because our people at one time, we did not have any rights. And I'm crying because we can be able to maneuver in this world and do things, right?" And I'm just talking to her, right? And she hugged me and I hugged her back. But I cried because of what Black girls went through, that they didn't have any rights. It was something that was so profound to me in that book, that a Black woman, a Black girl, she was enslaved, and her master, his wife, passed away. So he purchased a 14-year-old girl. He purchased her just to have, and he R-worded her multiple times. And then the 14-year-old girl was like, "Hey, stop. I'm pregnant. I'm sick. I don't want to do it." So she picked up something and he got deleted. So she tried to challenge it in the courts and say this is self-defense. But they said, "You don't have any rights. You have a right because you is his property." And I believe, they deleted her. But they waited until she had the children. And so her other kid that survived went to the family to be property, and then the other one was stillborn, and then they deleted her. They deleted the mother. So it was so iconic. I didn't even know that back in the 1600s that they didn't have no classification of what biracial was. And so, but some people argue in Virginia that if your father is white and your mother is Black, that you will identify as white. But the politicians back in that era said, no, we don't want that at all, because we don't want them to get rights when their father is white. So, I mean, I was just learning so much stuff in that book because I felt like I need to know this because I'm an entertainer and I have nieces and I need to be educated. And it was a gentleman in my clothes in this particular educational segment. I forgot his name, but he said, "I'm on the top of my game but I still read. I invest in workshops. I invest in books, etc. And I said, okay, Wiley, if I want to be on top of my game, I need to just invest not just in entertainment, but in books, whether it's audible books, whether it's books, period, whether it's workshops, whether it's podcasts. Because when I have a conversation with people, I don't want them to think I'm just a dude just talk about celebrity gossip, that I'm a very well-rounded person. And then when I get married and I have a wife, I don't just want us talking about Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Young Miami, and this. No, I want us to be able to have even though we're going to be entertained, but I want us to be informed. Like, it's a balance. Like, you may catch Mama and Daddy, watching the Housewives. But then you're going to catch Mama and Daddy where we having debates. We're debating about politics. We're debating about philosophy, religion, etc. So I want to have that well-balanced household. But in order to have that, I must be that. And because I'm the man, I'm the head. So if my head is on right, I bring in the structure, and then everybody else feed off of that energy. But if I'm ignorant, stupid, weak, beta, then everybody is going to be a weak household. It's not going to be a household built on strength. It's going to be a household built. So if I'm that way, I bring that to whoever I'm attached to. Look, I'm bringing that knowledge. So I want to be able to bring that to my future wife, right, and future offspring, right? So that's why I am training up, because I know eventually I will be married. I will have a family. I will not always be single with no children. That's not going to always be, right? So again, I just have to say that. And I want to be educated. I don't want to marry an ignorant woman, and I don't want her to marry an ignorant, weak, pathetic, beta man. You. All right. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. I would classify your channel as entertainment and category my college some folks. Okay. They say yes. I see y'all in the bushes. One drop of black. Yeah, I see that. I see. Oh, look at y'all educated. I love that. Okay, y'all see my closet? My closet. I made this part of the background for today because I got tired of seeing the little area. I try to make a little thing because while we in the Chicago streets. They said, check out the YouTube shorts. Make sure y'all check it out. Please thumbs up the video. First of all, can we talk about me for a second again? Y'all don't mind. So my TikTok is doing good. My Reels is doing good. I thank y'all so very much. And let me tell you, because we were talking about YouTubers, and I had a meeting with a producer, and we were talking, and I said, the YouTubers that I talk about now, they got to be in a conversation with celebrities. Like, that's why the Jason Lee's conversation with, he's grandfathered in because he's in celebrity culture. Others, they're in the conversation. And some, they just fight their way to be a part of that conversation. Other YouTubers, I don't talk about as much because they're not celebrity. They're not around celebrity. They're not shaking up the culture. They just go live. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But it's certain particular YouTubers, because when we came in the house today and I was preparing for the show early today before I went to sleep, my sister burst in the room. Why is Armand Wiggins talking about Young Miami? He needs to leave Young Miami alone. Who is him to talk about Young Miami? He needs to stop. Call him so I can cuss him out. Leave that woman alone. I'm tired of these gay men thinking it's okay to talk about women. They need to be talking about things. Man, like, she just was going off. And then she was talking to my sister. There was a whole three-way talking about her in my ways. So, but that's iconic because he's in celebrity culture, right? He's just not this particular YouTuber. And my sister knows exactly who he is because she was on the phone when he was interviewing her. Right when she had to be about 19, 20 years old at that time. So he's a part of the celebrity culture. He's not just a YouTuber. And so he's a part of the culture. He's even though they're not letting him in, he beating on the door. Wherever stick, he just going in. And he's using his boyfriend connections to get into this particular industry. And of course, we would talk about the boyfriend. Whenever this person put out that stuff about the boyfriend, then we will talk about it. To the end, the boyfriend, he's secret as of right now. But when these other people come, and they're coming, when they post about the boyfriend and all that, then I will say what I got to say publicly. Okay. But as of right now, I'm not as of right now, the boyfriend is secret. We don't know, he's invisible. Poof. But when this story drop about the boyfriend, then I come and I say what I got to say. But to then, Armand Wiggins is a part of this celebrity culture. But he's using and finessing his boyfriend connections. Really sad. Really, really, really sad. I really think like when they ever expose the boyfriend, Paul, job, I think the job actually goes with an NDA that you're not allowed to talk about the business, company property, company dealings, anything. Because if they're dealing with celebrity culture, Paul, you were telling me this in the morning meeting, that they deprive on secrecy, they deprive on privacy. And in order to get clients, they don't want a blogger talking about, hey, I have to sponsor person, because they get the finesse of the celebrities is to pretend like they can afford this box. They don't want the world to know that they got it to be sponsored, that somebody gave them a free ticket. They don't want the world. They want the world to know that, baby, I paid this. I'm a rich bee. They don't want the world to know, but baby, we have to sponsor it like you a child on welfare. So, but that could be dangerous, Paul, that we said in the morning meeting here, that it could be dangerous to say that about your man, because to put his job at risk, that he is getting private company information and giving it to his blogger boyfriend, and he's putting it on the streets. And that's what they're not understanding. See how that is? You're giving your boyfriend is in the room with these executives, and they're not going to share anything about him. And he's sharing it with his blogger boyfriend, and he's bringing it to the internet. You can't do that. And you're sloppy with it. At least if you're going to do it, but don't tell who your source is. But that's my boyfriend phone. I'm like, okay. Now, when that email comes to that company and be like, why is this man sharing our private information? Fire him. It would be quite difficult, Paul, because, again, last time I checked and we pulled it up, that apartment that they live in is about $6,000, $7,000. And it depends on a two-person income. Because if Armand Wiggins have to pay the income only plus the bills, then he would be on YouTube. Maybe that would be a good thing, that he would have to be on YouTube more when his boyfriend do lose his job. And then he would have to go live 5 times a day, release about 20 pre-recorded videos. Because people don't understand, he got that apartment for a two-person income. And I know I'm saying it, but it's the truth. His boyfriend makes good money. He makes good money. But if the boyfriend lose the money, then you will get more talent and more videos for Armand Wiggins. So again, it won't be a loss for the audience of the Armand Wiggins show, because you will see more of Armand. The reason why Armand don't have to go live as much, because his boyfriend is bringing in a lot of money. So he bringing in his money too. But if the boyfriend lose that, then Armand have to work double, just like he had to do previously. And you saw more of him. But once the boyfriend got the good job, he was able to not to go live as much. But again, we're going to be able to put a name to the boyfriend. It won't be Pops. It will be his full government name, his full picture. He'll be in thumbnails and all that. But if Armand Wiggins, that's why he should just shut up, because he ain't going to be able to handle it. And his boyfriend ain't going to want to be there. He's a private dude. He's not a public figure. He's a nerd type of guy, well-rounded nerd type of guy. He's not a social media type of person. So he won't be able to deal with the Wileys of the world. And I'm just going to say it. Oh, and this other crew, the Jason Lee, he won't be able to deal, and he won't be able to deal with Wiley, because I can tell he wasn't able to deal with Wiley, because, Paul, you pulled it up, that he was dragging me, the boyfriend, right? The boyfriend was dragging me on the radio show, dragging me really bad. He was dragging me. So I know he won't be able to handle it. But he dragged me not on camera, he dragged me on audio. But now if they bring out, then the world's going to be dragging the boyfriend, call him weak, pathetic. He always up there watching Armand Wiggins, y'all don't have a backbone. So, but when that piece come out, then we will come out and do a feature. But just know, he will be exposed soon. I'm just gonna tell you that right then and there. The boyfriend gonna be exposed soon, and y'all gonna be able to see. Now, let's move right along from that particular segment, because I know a lot of people's like, oh, I was like, it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. And that's why Armand Wiggins edit the tweet and said, oh my God, let me take the boyfriend piece out. But you didn't already said it, and you already had other bloggers post about it. So you stupid dummy. Dumb self. Stupid. Your boyfriend worked too hard to get that job, and to lose it because you want to lie and finesse, and it was your boyfriend coming to try to act like you did it. People are so dumb. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I talk about that. Who else I'm going to talk about? Okay, we got to talk about Doja Cat. I love me some Doja Cat. I personally feel like Doja Cat is the only one that is up on Nicki Minaj level lyrically. Doja Cat artistically beat Nicki. She reminds me of a pop, but an amazing rapper. She is an incredible superstar, and she can be sold very well and marketed very well in the international market. And she's doing very well. Like if you look at Doja Cat streaming numbers, it's up there with Nicki Minaj. And in some cases, Doja have beat Nicki Minaj in the streaming numbers, better and greater than Cardi. So I feel as though that Doja Cat is going to have a thriving year because one thing that she's very creative and she goes there. But it's some controversy about Doja Cat. Now that was a good. This is the ugly about Doja Cat. That was a good, but this is now the ugly because we have some updated information that Doja Cat mother files a restraining order against her son because Doja Cat allegedly is being physically and verbally abused by her big brother. At least that's what her mother is telling the judge. According to new legal documents obtained by TMZ, hip hop Doja mom Deborah Elizabeth Sawyer filed for a temporary restraining order against her 30-year-old son, Raymond Damani. And her filing, she makes some serious accusations. So Doja mom lists Doja as another person who needs protection from Raymond. Reason being, mama claimed Doja had her teeth knocked out by Raymond. That's not all. Doja mom also alleged Raymond given Doja cuts, bruises, and destroyed and stolen some of Doja's property. In the docs, Doja mother claims Raymond is also verbally abusive towards his famous sister in a very degrading and demeaning manner. She said Raymond has made Doja feel unsafe and traumatized. As for her own safety, Doja mom alleged Raymond physically abused her, and threatened her multiple times over the past year, claiming the most recent incident happened earlier this month. The judge granted Doja mom court order protection from Raymond pending a hearing for a permanent restraining order, but did not grant the same protection for Doja Cat. Instead, saying the artist will need to file her own request for a restraining order. It's worth noting, Doja mom says she had a restraining order against her son in the past, but has since expired. We reached out to Doja rep. So far, no word back. First and foremost, Doja, why are you still in the house with your brother if he's doing this? If you know your brother is doing this, why would you still be in that environment of getting your teeth? Is this true? Or is you doing this to sell an album to go against Nicki? Because this doesn't make any sense. You got money. You're not a minor. You're a grown woman. Why would you still be in that environment? Either A, you a little stupid and you like to get hit with the washer and dryer, or B, you just cook this all up like Tasha K. Truss trying to do this to get back at Nicki. So I'm going to go with the B because if you had any sense, you could have been left. I think you want this in the media. I think you want your mother to do this so you can get in the algorithm, so people can go stream your records, so you can literally sell a new single and thrive. Because you got a new single already done. You got producers, did your music. You already got the video ready to go. You're going to go on a press tour. You're going to use this as sympathy and payola because you're going to do the same thing as Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj used hatred of these fake people that's trying to take her down because she's fake blackball. She used a boogeyman of the Grammy committee, and she have used that to energize her base to stream Peak Friday 2. It was a fake blackball. She faked it, and people bought it, and they made her sell 1 million fake bots streams. Album sale, fake. But now Doja Cat, you're following Nicki because you even sound like Nicki in some of your stuff. You sound like a little Roman Revenge, the South African version. Now, you said, well, let me use my brother and say that my brother is hit me in the washer and the dryer and knocked out my tooth like Krishan, and let me use this moment, even though I know it's not true, but I want to use this moment to go viral so people can stream it, so I can go number one, so I can have the number one album in 2024 because I know Cardi B coming along. So I need to use all the stops to sell more than Cardi, and then I will be able to brag about having the number one album as a female rapper in 2024. for. So that's what I believe. And I believe it. I know people don't like that, but that's personally what I believe. I know people is looking at me all sideways, and you can look at me sideways all day, but I personally believe that because I feel like we as talent should believe it. And as talent, and I've been in this business for over a long time, I know when somebody's trying to goop me. And that's why I feel like Doja Cat is trying to goop me. And this is what we're going to talk about my after show about Doja Cat on TikTok. We're going to do our first after show. Breaking news. We're going to do our first after show on TikTok. Our first live on TikTok. Immediately following this broadcast, we will be doing our first live video on TikTok. So I want you all to be there. We're going to do our first live broadcast on TikTok. Our first live broadcast live on TikTok immediately following our YouTube video. And then from now on, our pre-show will be on TikTok. Okay? All right. So I personally want y'all to know that. I want my moderators, if you don't know that we have a TikTok, I'll post it on there. You should know that we have a TikTok. If you don't know we got a TikTok, you under a rock. You know Wiley got him a TikTok. All right. So get your phone. I'm going to wait on y'all. Doja Cat, you got your phone, honey? We're going to talk about you too. Doja Cat, you got your phone? Or do your brother got your phone? Okay. Now, wait a minute. Do y'all know what my TikTok name is? Let me see if y'all listening. Give me a second, because I got to follow the spirit. I said, why not on midnight go live on TikTok? Okay. Why not on and go live? Why not? Why not do it? We gotta do this on the TikTok. Why not go live over there on the TikTok? It's our first time. We're gonna be talking about some things over there on TikTok. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. And I can't wait. So we're gonna go live over there on the TikTok. Hey Doja Cat, you got that wig? We're going live over there on the TikTok. All right, let me see what y'all saying. Her brother got it. All right, so let's move on. Now, Doja Cat, we'll get more of this story because it's more to it. It's more to it, and I can tell it's more to it. Okay? All right, let's move on. Now, we got Nicki Minaj. We still got to get into Nicki Minaj. We got 3 more topics, you guys. And let's get into Nene Leaks. So, Nene Leaks will be hosting Baddies East. Did I say it right? Baddies? Ooh, Nene going to be hosting Baddies Show on Zeus. So exclusively on our show, we will be covering and immediately following doing an official, we're going to be doing an official after show for Baddies East, okay? We're not going to be begging like some folks, begging, hey, the baddest blogger. We're not going to be begging other people. We're going to do our official after show, okay? We're going to do our official after show about Baddies East. So I'm going to be watching all the episodes of Baddies East, and we're going to be reviewing that reunion show live on The Wiley Show, right? We're going to do it. But Nene Leaks going to be there, and that big, thick nose and that plastic surgery cheeks. We got to talk about it because let me tell you why. Everybody keeps saying, why is Nene hosting it? Number one, Nene is hosting it because she need a check. Nene ain't making the money that Nene was making. Her business flopped because it wasn't grossing enough money. She wasn't willing to be an entrepreneur. She thought it was just about bragging about that I'm Nene Leaks, I'm the HBIC in reality show. You really have to negotiate. You really have to talk to vendors. You really have to know how to balance a book, balance a budget. She don't know how to do it. She lost her other clothing line. She had a facility there. Then she tried to blame her dead husband that she didn't max out all his insurance policy. Now she is hosting Baddies. You know, Mr. Plumber, Lummy, is it Lemmy? He got a lot of money. So why not get that check, baby? And she might as well gonna get a show over there. They said, oh, I'm ready to see Nene, and I agree. She's trying to see what them Zeus checks be like. Them Zeus checks is good. You know, you had Tamar Braxton on them Zeus checks. You had Jason Lee on them Zeus checks. You had Bobby Lice on them Zeus. Baby Bobby Lice was able to get some more concrete in his cheeks. He was able to get some more concrete in his cheeks. And the reason why he want to go back to Zeus because the stuff is sinking out of his cheeks. He's turned into a skeleton bone structure. So he want to go back to Zeus so he can get the juice back in his cheeks. They got good money over there. So why not? I want to be over there too. I want me a Zeus check. I got my hand out there too. I'm about to beg him. We about to go on Zeus and we about to beg the people over there at Zeus. We going to beg them dearly. All right. So I could be a Baddies East, Baddies West. I could be a Baddies Gay, Baddies Bottom, Baddies Loose Booty Bottom, whatever you want to call me. You can throw chairs at me. You can throw liquor at me. You can throw urine at me. As long as you giving me $450,000 for 8 episodes, baby, you could throw whatever, baby. You got to be able to go down with the get down. I roll over the floor. You can maybe throw a plate at me, baby. You could go ahead and try to chase me with a chair. Yeah, I had to recover on a concussion, but I get over it, baby, because when I see that $450,000 for an 8 episode deal, baby, I'm gonna be man, baby. And then I'll be able to go in the club, and me and the baddest blogger, we could have our own little section. We could just be going in. I could be going in, and I could always go back to church and wear my gold shoes, my gold turtleneck. I always wanted something gold. I want to come in with gold. You know, I want to have a turtleneck. I want to be able to be there, take pictures with Bishop T.D. Jakes. I want Bishop T.D. Jakes to sing happy birthday to me. I want to be able to sit there with his wife with her bad knees, and we go out for some good dinner, some good crab legs, some good baby back ribs. I want to be able to do that. I want some money. And if I have to get the money and twirl around, be ignorant on Zeus, I'll be ignorant. I'm already ignorant for free. Look at me showing my grandmother closet. Look at me showing my grandmother clothes that she can't wear no more because she in somebody's hospital room right now and somebody nurse something. She can't wear the clothes no more. But in honor of at least I can do it because I'm trying to slim down so I can wear my grandma's dresses because we spend a lot of money on these clothes, right? She worked really hard. And of course, she ain't got no other grandchildren. They don't want to wear her style. So I'm going to go wear her dresses and wear her church hats. Why not? It's going to waste. It's just collecting dust. So I'm gonna wear on my church segment on Sunday. Why not wear some of my grandmother's clothes? It don't make me no difference. Why does she have to go to waste? And they said we should just go and give it to Goodwill. No, we're not gonna go give it to Goodwill. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna be a character, and I'm getting ready for zoos. And I wouldn't mind putting on my grandmother's dresses and all that type of stuff in honor of her. Why do it have to go to waste? She worked very hard. She cleaned out the white folks. She was going through Jim Crow, and she had to run from the KKK and the White Citizen Council. She had to really flee for her life. She didn't have money for shoes. Her father was a sharecropper. My great grandfather was a sharecropper. Lived with his grandmother. She was a sharecropper. So why not in honor wear the clothes that she fought so hard to get? And why should I not wear the clothes in front of millions of people? So we can continue to have shoes on our feet. So again, this is why I had to open up my grandmother's closet. So no, my grandmother was a stylish woman. She was stylish. Couldn't beat her in dressing. I want to wear some of them outfits. I was always in awe with my grandmother outfits because I never could wear women clothing because it was against whatever. But I like to wear some women clothing. I like to cross dress. I'm a secretive cross dresser, and I'm officially coming out of the closet. Nene Leaks, I do want to say to you, honestly, I'm secretly coming out of the closet. I'm secretly coming out as a cross dresser, and I'm not trans. I'm just a cross dresser. I always like wearing women clothing, and it was just amazing wearing women clothing. It feels better. I like wearing women deodorant, secret. I love women perfume. I just love wearing women clothing, and I feel like it is amazing being a cross dresser, and I love it. I feel free. I feel like an amazing butterfly coming out of cocoon. And I just can't wait to just put on some clothes. I'm officially coming out as a cross dresser. And so if you do see me in Vegas with some red bottom jeans and you know what I'm saying, don't be amazed. Don't be upset. If you see me with a pink jersey dress, don't be upset because this is what I am. And if you're not up to par with it, then don't come. I am a proud cross dresser. And so I can't wait to show me cross dressing. Okay. All right, so they said, LOL, Wally, whatever. I believe it when you put them on and be consistent. Yeah, I'm going to be consistent with it, because, again, I know y'all can't handle it. But, again, I'm just really working on it. Of course, I'm bigger than my grandmother, so I have to wait to get a little slimmer, and then I'll be able to wear the different outfits and different stuff like that. So, that's good. They said, all right, Cat told y'all. I don't care what Cat said. That's Cat Williams, baby. Cat Williams worth millions of dollars. So he ain't got to put on no dress. Baby, I'm talking about Wiley. I'm not worth no Cat Williams type of money, Lene, you talking about Cat Williams. Cat Williams is worth a lot of money, Lene. I ain't worth that type of weight. If I want to put on the dress to make a bag, I'll put on the dress to make a bag, baby. Okay? Ain't no standards when you're trying to make a bag. I won't put on the dress to make. If I can make more money putting on the dress than wearing a Fashion Nova sweater, I'm going to put on the dress for $3 million. I will put on a dress. You want me to play an old lady? You want me to play a psychotic patient, a diva, whatever you want me to play. If you want me to put on a dress and whirl around and walk and be a cop with bikinis, I do it. Because again, it's an art form, right? At one particular time, men and women, there was no distinction between women clothes and men clothes. Everybody was wearing the same thing. There was no distinction. And let's be clear, if we go back to the biblical sense, if we go back to the beginning of Adam and Eve, they didn't wear anything. They was nude. So I'm just personally saying it because at one particular time, there was no clothing. There was no clothing. Because they didn't have no clothes. Don't tell me no next topic T1000. If you want to do a next topic, go home, go to another blog and tell them a next topic. I'm gonna stay right just here for another hour. So it was a time where it wasn't no clothes until they ate from the fruit of knowledge, or they ate from the tree of knowledge, and then they start hiding from God because they started to know that they was. You better come on, preach. I'm preaching. So I personally, so there was no distinction between women clothes and men clothes. That didn't start happening to maybe the 18th, 19th century. At a time, women wear what men would wear. It was no distinction between, oh, that's a woman dress. That's women clothes. Or that's a man clothes. At that particular, everybody was just whatever. Because at that particular time, people couldn't afford to wear clothes pretty much. I'm not going to go deep in there, but I can go deep. I'm just understanding I can go deep, but I'm just going to say what I have to say. And if you upset with me wearing women clothes, argue with your mama. What you upset about? I said I'm wearing women clothing. I didn't say you have to wear no women clothing. Half of y'all is a woman not even putting enough clothing in the first place. That's why we can see your wrinkled chest meat, and we can see the stench of your yoni. You rarely wear women clothing in the first place. You just put on a bonnet and a dingy t-shirt and no drawers. You just let it hang loose and go grocery shopping. So how you getting mad at me because I say I'm a proud cross-dresser? I didn't say I was a proud robber. I didn't say I was a proud person that want to do fraud and defraud the bankruptcy court like Tasha K. I just say I'm a proud cross-dresser, meaning that is the most innocent thing that you could do is put on women clothes. And I'm entertaining you at that. So let's stop playing with the BS. Let's be real. All right? If you want to see me do cross-dressing, type 1. If you don't want to see me do cross-dressing, type 2. Type 2 if you don't want to see me do cross-dressing. Press 1 if you want to see me cross-dressing. Even Nene is giving me that smile. She want to see me do some cross-dressing. And so I'm going to do it. I got to follow my heart. And that's the thing. Stop following the people and follow your heart. Because you don't have the people's heart. You have your own heart that God given you. So follow your heart and follow your mind. Press 1 if you want to see me wearing a dress. Press 2, you don't want me to wear a dress. Press 1, you want to see me wear a dress. Press 2, you don't want me to wear a dress. But I'm going to be honest. I ain't got enough people. So I guess most people want me to wear the dress now. Okay. Couture Bay said, I want you to put on one of my Gucci thongs. Oh, no. Couture Bay said that. Couture Bay said, do what's best for you. Tina said, do what makes you happy. Okay. Yeah, what makes me happy? I always like to wear heels. That makes me very happy. Get me empowered. Yeah, I gotta wear some heels. What's the wrong with wearing some heels? Okay. All right, Nene. So Nene's gonna be hosting Baddies East. And I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it as an entertainer, to see her on that stage, because it's an easy get. Only thing you're doing is just being on stage, just get people to watch. Because the baddies, they're going to take over. They're going to be fighting, talking about each other. Yoni smells, cheating, got an ST what. So it's going to be entertaining. And they know who they're going after. They're going after their traditional listeners and growing the brand, because all of the Nene Leaks fans, because they're going to follow. Because Nene Leaks is going to promote hosting that particular show. You too big to be wearing pumps. What size heel? Do they even have a 14 size heel, wide heel? Do they even have a 14 size wide heel? There's a lot of big women out here. So you mean to tell me they don't have a 14 wide size heel? What about the lady that say, Charles, your lunch is ready? What is her name? Ain't she about a 14 wide heel? So they have a 14 wide heel shoe, a 14 wide heel shoe. Do they have a 14? What is the lady, Miss Netta? Ain't she like a 14 wide, 15 wide shoe? Baby, that's a lot of whatever that is. That's a whole lot. So a 14 wide shoe. Can I be a 14 wide shoe? You better stay with the flat. A 14 wide. Okay, yes, because it's a woman wide width. Okay. Okay, she wearing flats, Miss Netta. Okay, because I really want to go to Miss Netta meet and greet. I'm gonna ask the baddest blogger. He want to go to Miss Netta meet and greet. Okay, so they do have a 14 wide shoe. I gotta see what is my bra size. Is it? Do they? Can I go to the store and get like the extra large bra? You know, the deluxe bra, medium bra. Like, how do you get the bra? How I don't know anything about bra size. So when I go to the bra doctor, I mean not the bra doctor, when I go to the bra store that sell the bras, how do I give them my size? Do I say I wear size at an extra large size? You know, extra large size with the bra? No, I'm asking you good questions. All the women out here, all the fellas that wear bras. So I have to get measured. Okay, so I have to get measured from my bra. Okay, so I have to get measured from my bra. Okay, so I have to go to the bra. So where can I get measured for the bras? Because I didn't see the bra measure department at Walmart. So I can't go to Walmart or Target. So where can I go? Women, where can I go in Chicago to get measured for a bra? Can y'all let me know? I'm asking y'all a serious question. Like, where can I go and get measured? Okay, I'm like a 50X bra, Victoria's Secret, Macy's. Okay, I'm gonna go to Macy's. Okay, measure all your shit. Okay, go to Macy's. You literally ask them to measure or size you. Okay, so they're gonna be able to size me. Okay, and I'm gonna go to Victoria's Secret. Okay, Victoria's Secret. Okay, ask for a 52-inch B cup. Oh, okay. That's not that bad. At 52. Nordstrom's. Okay. Because I got to get my bra size. Because I got tired. Because I was wearing those tight bras. And it was leaving marks with the tight bras I was wearing. Because it's a lot of it. And I lost a lot of my chest meat. But I still want to wear the bras. So you said go to Target. Nordstrom's. Okay. I'm going to call. Okay. And I'll stream it on my TikTok of me getting my bra. Okay. A 52B. A 52B, the bra. Okay. All right. I'm a 52. Okay. They said a 52. Okay. Somebody, AJ said he ain't no 52B, but what is a 52B? What is the 52B? I'm 6'2". Should I be a 62B? No. Because you asked me, you said 52B. Can somebody please call and see what do you, anybody that can see my size? You said 52B? Okay. Anybody want to hit the link? Okay, let them measure me. Okay, because I'm just asking. Okay. They said no, ask for a specific number. They have to size you before giving you a number. Okay. So stand up so we can see the chat. I can't really because the table don't go up. Okay, so no, oh man, sure, Michael Jackson. Okay, hope them kids ain't listening, they crying. Let us see your chest. Okay, I'll have to show it off this program, but yeah, because I'm been slimming down. Okay, you said a 52B. Okay, Lala. Okay, Lala, I'm gonna call you. We can FaceTime when I go in to get my bra. Okay, no, in a 32H, Wiley has to be a 50N. A 50N? What is a 50N? Okay, so a 50N. So I gotta wear the 50N bra. I gotta wear a 50N bra. Somebody say 50N bra. Okay, 50N. 52 is the width of your chest. B is the cup size. I don't know if my cup is like a big cup. I don't know. Like a cup? You said a cup? Southern Bill said, Wiley, please stay out of women clothes. See enough. So like this cup size? Well, my cup size is not really this big on the cup size. It's and it's not really this long, so it's probably like a smaller cup, like something like this. Okay. I'm just asking y'all quick because I don't know. I'm just asking. Yeah, I'm really just asking. Okay. It's the cup, the width, and then the cup size. I'm assuming the cup size. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the professional. I'm gonna go to the professional and get my cup size. Okay, I'm gonna get my cup size because I don't know my cup size. So when I go to the bra specialist measurement specialist, do I say give me my cup size or I need to be sized? How do I say that as a man? Because I don't know. I never did this before. So do I just go there and put it on a piece of paper? Me and Paul, maybe I need to put it on a piece of paper and say, give me my cup size. I mean, size my cup. Yeah, I may have to put, because I don't know if they would be confused or weird if I say, can you measure my cup? What do you say? I need to be sized or measured. Okay. Okay, I need to be sized or measured. Okay, because okay. I just asked a question. They said they're gonna kick me out. Uh okay, so what do I say? Southern Belly. I don't want to be kicked out. I need to be fitted for a bra. Okay, thank you, Lala. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there. I need to be fitted for a bra. Okay. Well, thank you, Lala. Okay. Thank you, my beautiful audience. We're gonna move on because I just want to know I officially came out as a cross-dresser. Okay. Nene, I will be watching Baddies East. So I gotta watch how many episodes on Baddies East? Can somebody give me the number on Baddies East and a password to Zeus? No, I'm kidding. I'll pay for my own password. Okay. I need to be sized or measured for a bra. Tell that you are looking for a bra. Tell them you need help when knowing the size. Okay. When you lean over, do they look like cones or shells? They look like, I don't know. I don't like a melted M. Okay. Go fit in boxes. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Tell them you're looking for that. Someone said, measure me, please. Thank you. Okay. I just want to know, like, what is my measurement size? And y'all let me know. Thank you. Honestly, thank you, producers. I didn't know y'all was going to tell me. They said melted, like a melted M. You know what I'm saying? Melted, sunk in M a little bit. Oh, it's like 13 episodes. Oh, okay. What's the Quetta J? What is the time per episode? Like it's like 60 minutes or 2-hour episodes. Quetta J. What is the size? I mean the time, the minimum, like the time on those episodes. Is it like 60 minutes on the episodes or is it like 40 minutes? What is the time on each episode of Baddies? Okay. What is the time on there? Let me know, Miss. Keyword measurement side or fitted. Thank you. I see y'all in here. I'm just asking y'all the question. No. I'm just asking how long is the Baddies episode? Do y'all know? Yeah, I'm asking how long is the episodes. That's it. I was just asking. Okay. Thank you so very much. I see y'all in the chat here. Okay, it's like 60 minutes. Okay, let's move right on. My producer is telling me to wrap it up because we got to get ready for our pre-show. I mean, we got to get ready for after show on TikTok. So we got to talk about this woman. Now, this woman is Shakina. I was so upset at this woman because she was crying on the internet. And I don't understand how they did me like this. F y'all. I took up for y'all. I did this for y'all. Y'all blackballed me from loving hip hop. They cut me out the scenes. I'm like, what? I thought you supposed to be a funeral director. I thought you supposed to be doing makeup for dead folks. I thought you supposed to be embalming dead people. I thought you supposed to be putting them in fire and cremate them. Why are you crying that you're getting blackballed? I don't understand. I thought you said you were done with Hollywood. You were done with loving hip hop. You wanted to do funerals. What happened? Like, I'm just so tired of you crying. You are so weak. You always crying. Get your crime at hand. Go cry me a river. You too sassy. I don't want to go to no funeral director. All they doing is doing more crying than me. You supposed to be a woman of strength. Always crying. Don't make no sense. Then you bringing Mama D, no teeth having behind her old self up there. I just want you to be calm. I'm on your side. Mama D, you only doing that for clout. Sit down, you clown. Why in the world you up on that video talking about Shakina trying to calm her down when you was sitting there crying over your dead dog? You stupid little thing. You literally host and had a funeral for your dead dog. You have no right to try to calm somebody down, talking about why you crying, calm down. You were crying over your dead dog. Oh, they took out my poodle. Oh, my poodle. You had a whole funeral. You had gospel singers singing over a dead dog. You had a preacher doing a eulogy over a dead dog. I just don't understand it. That's weak. That is, do you know how pathetic you have to be to host a funeral for a dog? Just get a new one that look like him. Dang, you ain't gonna know the difference. You have a whole funeral for a dog? What? And then you had pallbearers for the dog? Then you had him in the casket? Baby, you spent all this money for a dog? Back in the day when a dog would pass, you would bury in the backyard and you go eat a barbecue. Back in the day, you would put that dog in the backyard and you would go have a barbecue. You would not be out here hosting funerals. I just don't understand that. And then when it comes to you, Shakina, you the one that stood up for T.I. and Tiny. You knew they was weird people. You stood up for them. You got in a mess. See, stay out of married people's bedroom. Stop allowing these celebrities to put a battery in your back and do your dirty work with Peter Pearson or Sabrina when you was going back and forth with Sabrina. You had no right to get involved in that. And now that they turned against you, now you're looking out in these streets looking stupid and dumb. You deserve to look stupid and dumb because you thought that T.I. and Tiny was really your friends. You thought they was going to be with you, and they did not be with you. They dumped you. They threw away you on the wayside, and they ejected you from the kingdom. And now you want some sympathy for it. We don't give a dang. Only thing we care about is getting a good kiki, getting a good laugh, and guess what? We're going to move on, and we're going to be watching the Wiley Show laughing at you. You are pathetic, and you weak. And you smell bad. Take half of that time bathing, half of that time getting an education, half of that time getting a man that's going to stay with you and start to impregnate you with children and dumping you like a side dollar thought. Stop playing with me. Stop doing this. Stop crying. It's 2024. You too old and too huge should be sitting there crying. Stop it. Take them eyelashes out. Stop being sad. Stop being depressed. Because if you want some sympathy, go to church. Go get on the altar and cry your feelings out that you can go ahead and change and be a powerful woman of God. Because you in these streets, then you want to be accepted, and they shut the door on you. What you expect? They are liars. They are cheaters. They are suckers of energy. And that's what T.I. and Tiny does. So don't be surprised. But girl, we don't give a damn about you feeling bad. We don't care. We don't care at all. Like we was on the phone one time because you wanted to know some information about another blogger. And I was on the phone with you. And you weren't crying on that phone. You were being messy. You were cussing. You were loud and all this stuff. Now you back crying. Girl, that was back in 2022, girl. We in 2024. Stop all that pathetic crying. That's all you do is cry, cry, cry. And I'm over it. Let's move on. That's all on the docket. So let's move on to another episode. Do we have them? Hold on, if we can find it. Okay, this is our last segment of the day. We have Nicki Minaj in that hair, and we have Erica Banks. Erica Banks have done a plot, and the plot that she did, she in 1501 had created a fake storyline to go viral about Nicki Minaj. The executive worked at 1501. And they concocted up a story that Nicki was called to do a song with Erica Banks, and she didn't want to work with Erica Banks. That's all a lie. They never was able to get in contact with Nicki. Nicki never responded to 1501. It was just radio silence. So them to create this, then Erica Banks within 1 minute was able to curate her response by dragging 1501. All because she wants some sympathy. Erica Banks had a bad BBL. Erica Banks is on OnlyFans. Erica Banks getting milkshake on her face. And Erica Banks is sick. She's a very sick woman. She got bad surgery. It's affecting her bloodstream. Her mother in Dallas is going through it, saying her baby is literally taking herself to early grave. There was a nasty argument with her dad and mom. They felt like, why are you doing this to your body? She's complaining about her bones. She's complaining about her urine. It's like she can't really urinate, and it's got like a bad discharge to it. So she have literally put her life at risk because she's trying to keep up with these female rappers. And I reached out to some people. I'm like, she do know that you putting all this injection in your body, it's affecting you. We seen the okie doke when it was exposed by Eric, when it's exposed by K. Michelle. K. Michelle did a whole show, an 8-part series, docu-series about the danger of BBLs. And you still doing it? Girl, you are sick. You are suffering going through. And you mad at 1501 because you felt like they abandoned you. You were with a label that is a Ponzi scheme. Their only job is to use one artist, and they stole from Meg Thee Stallion that funded the label with her successes, and they scammed her. And they didn't want to pay her fairly. She had to sue to get out of the contract to get paid fairly. The same way they had other artists that was on the label is trying to say, where's their money at? So, girl, let's get it together. You are a has-been rapper. Yeah, you talk crap about Wiley, but I'm not on Love and Hip Hop getting a drink thrown in my face, getting milkshake thrown in my face. I don't got my cheeks open up and thighs open up in South Dallas in a rinky-dink hotel room getting a bad BBL. You did that because after you get through shaking it, you in pain. You got them chills and them shivers at night. You have them night sweats. And when you urinate, it burns because of all of that equipment is in your urinary tract with the kidneys and all of that stuff. You messed up your whole body. You did that. You ain't healed. You ain't healthy. You sick. Anytime you putting all of that toxic stuff in your body, that body is going to reject it because your body wasn't born with all that construction equipment. You was born by the DNA of your parents, but that DNA can't fight back with all that toxic glue, toxic gel, toxic screws, and toxic construction dust. So he can't compete. So you the one that got up there and you did that. You did it. You wanted to compete with the Nickies. You wanted to compete with the Meg Thee Stallions. You wanted to compete with the Lottos. You wanted to compete with the Dojas. You wanted to compete because nobody was making focus of your music. And you listened to me because I said you was flat-chested. I said you had no butt. But who cares? You had talent. You had heart. But now you turned into a plus-size, fake, toxic Barbie? And you sick? Then we asked you to come on the Wiley Show. Then you didn't want to come on the Wiley Show because you sick? Erica, you is a sick woman. Ain't nobody else talking about you. I wait. Who else got your name in the title? Nobody. You sick. And it pains your heart that nobody's streaming your records right now. It pains your heart when you go to your Spotify, because you know this is what y'all look up to as being who's hot and who's not. So when you go to Erica Banks, at one particular time, she was really doing it. Now you only get 700,000 streams. That's sad. You was averaging about 20 to 25 million streams. Your highest stream record is 140 million streams. Under that was 31 million streams, 6 million streams, and then 8 million streams. Now you're back down to only 700,000 streams a month. That is sad. So, yet you have to go through it, honey. That's the point. That's the spirit you picked. You want to put that construction dust in your body. Now you got to deal with the attitude. Now you got to deal with the rejection. Because when you put foreign objects in your body, it will reject you. Period. All right? So, thank you all so very much for y'all coming on the show. Do anybody, we're going to do the after show over there on TikTok. If y'all want to come on through, we want to do the after show over there on TikTok. I love you all so dearly. If you are not know that we're on TikTok, moderators, if you could post the TikTok information, you could do it at this appropriate time. If anybody want to come on the show, anybody want to say something, you can call in if you want to say something, but we're going to do the after show over there on TikTok. Do we have anybody in here I can post the TikTok information? because I know my moderators is probably asleep. We're not going to be on TikTok that long. Probably not going to be on there that long. We're not going to be on that long. Not that long. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, la la. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless 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 you. And I love her so much. Y'all know I love this woman so much. She is an amazing woman, amazing supporter of the Wiley Show. And I thank her. And I thank her. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. It's just like when you say something about the Lord on your birthday and you give him the praise. That's what I'm talking about. Man. I felt that in my belly. I felt that in my belly on your birthday. I felt that on my belly. May the good Lord bless you. I felt that. I felt that. I just love it's your birthday. And this is your day. It's your birthday, and this is your day. Okay? Give me a second. It's your birthday, and God is so good. That woman have been such a supporter of the Wiley Show, and I love when my true supporters come through, and I love her dearly. This woman have been on this show. She called into my show for so many years. Not too many years, but what the world's going on with my TikTok? Let me get off this Wi-Fi. I really want to go live with y'all. It ain't let me. Is TikTok let me go on live? And so I thank her. It always when you have something new. I'm trying to go live on TikTok. What is going on with my TikTok? Maybe because there's a lot of people on it. Can you go live on TikTok on a computer or you have to be on the phone? I want to know, do you have to be on the phone to be? I've never been live on TikTok. Give me a second, you guys. Let me do this. There we go. All right. Give me a second. Hello? She's asleep. Oh, she got. I'll wake up right now. She had been asleep all day. Let me wake up. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're gonna take an intermission break, and after this commercial break, we're gonna be back on TikTok. All right, give me a second. Let me see. I didn't know she had to go pick you up. Okay. Oh, let me get her up. Wow. You got to pick up there? Okay. She out now today. All right. Okay. Woo, I'm nervous. Okay. Oh. Hey, what's up, TikTok family? I am Wiley. I am here to talk about Oprah Winfrey. Now, many of you all have been following me for a very long time, and I'm just excited that I will be here, with you guys for a long time. But we got to talk about Oprah Winfrey. I mean, Oprah Winfrey. I mean, I love her. I feel like Oprah Winfrey is one of the best liars that money can buy. And I'm not trying. I know a lot of you all is upset at Oprah because Oprah had did Taraji wrong, but Oprah have always been evil. And let me tell you why. Anytime you say there's multiple ways to get to heaven, you know you're a liar, because that's a lie. And I gotta tell you, and I see y'all in here, and I want y'all to come on over to my TikTok because we about to go at it. I'm waiting on my family to come from my YouTube channel over here on the TikTok because we got to really drag. Really got to drag Oprah Winfrey because I need y'all to like and share because Oprah, this woman, and I gotta say this, and I know Oprah gonna sue me after this, but this woman lied to Monique face and said, Monique, I didn't know your family was gonna come. This woman was so nasty that she got the tea. Let me get on the phone with Monique. Hello, Monique. Yes, hello, my love. So can you give me the tea of your family? And she got the tea. And then Oprah started telling T about her mama. Her mama is this. Her mama is that. Her mama is trash. Her mama is jealous. Her mama hid a baby. Didn't tell nobody about it. And then Monique was telling the story. But you know, my brother, he touched me. My brother took my sweet potato pie. He took my innocence. You know what Oprah Winfrey did with that? She went and interviewed the mama. She interviewed the drunk daddy, and she interviewed the toucher brother, the Nicki Minaj type of brother, the Nicki Minaj husband type of brother. And then she interviewed. And then when Monique confronted Oprah, I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't even know that your family was going to come. And then when Monique, when it was at Afri House, it was a award, an Academy Award, Oscar with all the black actresses, right? And one was finally nominated. I believe her name was Afri, the one that played in Crooklyn. So she said, Monique, this is the time that you speak up. Whatever is going to go on, this is the time to speak up. So she spoke up about what happened. And she confronted Oprah. She said, Oprah, you did me wrong. She said, Oprah, what's going on? You know, Oprah, you did me wrong. So, and Oprah went to her and said, if you think I did something wrong, I apologize. The heck you said? What the hell are you preaching out of your big, thick breath? You knew you did wrong. You lied to her. And then when Oprah came to her, if you think I did something wrong, I apologize. If you think I did something wrong, you apologize. How in the world would you sit here and you knew you lied on Monique, got the tea to go interview her family, and then when she confront you, you trying to play nasty, nice church woman from Fighting Temptations? If you think I did something wrong, I apologize. That's why you're going through clout. That's why you're going down in Hollywood. Because you put your foot on Monique, and during that time, Monique didn't have a neck. I'm saying, this is not the Monique that y'all see now. The Monique that you see now is slim. She got a neck and everything. But back then, that Monique just had chest and chin and a whole lot of Monique. So I just feel like she did Monique wrong, and it ain't right. Why in the world would you do Monique like that? Why in the world would you drag Monique? And see, this make me hurt. This hit me in the chest. Because when Monique was a little girl in Baltimore, Maryland, poor little girl getting violated by her brother, she went to Oprah because Oprah was a television news anchor at Baltimore. And she said, I really look up to you. I want to do what you do. And she looked at little bitty girl Monique and said, little girl, you got to work real hard. And then when Monique reminded her that, she said, oh, I say that to everybody. You see how evil Oprah is? See, Oprah is a regular woman. Only thing Oprah had is money from the master, and she picked up the master trade. You know how we got pulled into this country in the 1619? We pulled our master, our last name, our master's last name. She got the master last name, and they swag. And they spirit of keeping us down, keep her rich and keep her poor. Keep her rich and keep us poor. She act like that. And then when she do, she bank on, I'm Oprah Winfrey. I'm about positivity. I had an aha moment. You know, I had an aha moment. You evil, Oprah Winfrey. You are an evil woman. And it's sad, it pains me. You from Mississippi and evil. Baby, evil don't care if you from Augusta, Georgia. Evil don't care if you from any parts of this country. Evil is evil. And then what gets me, my beautiful sister Julian, she calling Oprah Winfrey out because Oprah pretended like she in the gym sweating off them pounds, and she and the doctor getting a little juicy juice. Next thing you know, she got the little juicy juice for about 30, 45 days, and the weight just went away. It just disappeared. And then she tried to act like, yes, I'm in the gym. I'm eating kale, eating vegetables, eating carrots, stressing free. I'm reading books about how to eat to live. And in reality, she was going to the doctor. And next thing you know, she was in the doctor and the weight was gone. It wasn't for no book. She wasn't at no LA Fitness. She wasn't at no Planet Fitness. She went at the massive 300 square feet gym that she got in her estate. She was in somebody's doctor's office with that white jacket, putting the alcohol white, and then lied. And then she secretly invested in the company. So this woman's all about herself. And see, again, I know they're going to say, but Wiley, sir, you got to get blackballed, sir. Who cares? I don't want to have my presence, my talent, my skill with an evil woman that treated my sister Taraji like dirt. I don't want to be in that space. I may have to work 3 times as hard to do it right, but baby, I'll be willing to do it 3 times as hard because I will not allow you, Monique, to go through this by yourself. I'm a man. I'm not gonna let Taraji. She sat there and they got her some toilet tissue to cry in front of Gail. And Gail, you know that Taraji's been paid unfairly. Everybody don't have an Oprah that do a little licky lacky or do a little pillow talk with you. Everybody don't have that. So you know that Taraji was getting paid unfairly. You know that the cast did not have food to eat. You know it. Y'all gossip all the time. You know this as a journalist, but you sat there with that wig and that 50 coats of makeup and you allow Oprah to do this because you don't want to lose that Oprah connection, because if you lose it, you lose your show. Because the only reason why you're on CBS this morning is because you was carrying Oprah dirt. You was carrying Oprah bags. You didn't get it because of your skill. You finessed the relationship you had with O. So I speak from the heart. And see, we need to say this to Oprah. You guys, we just need to say this, Oprah. That's all I'm saying. All right. I love Oprah. I feel like Oprah is an incredible talent. I feel like Oprah is one of the best to ever do it. But we must go to our heart and believe God. Believe in ourselves, and let's stop putting our interests in humans. That I just put your trust in that. Because when you put your trust in these other entities, it will fail you. And everybody want to be in the industry, but you do know there is a side of the industry that is not for you. And that's the sad part. And though I love Color Purple is a great movie. But we're currently dealing with Color Purple in today's society. What our sisters are going through. It's just really eye-opener for me as a entertainer. You got to know your self-worth. And it's a spirit of people noticing their self-worth and say, hey, baby, I'm worth more than that. I need to be paid for what I bring to the table. There was a time people would take mistreatment and just take it. Now people is waking up and say, hey, I want to make it. I want to be successful. I want fair treatment. I want to get paid equally. Because first of all, the spirit was you just want clout, win the award. But people is waking up, baby. It's not about the award. It's about the green. It's about the money. It's always been about that. The most wealthiest people in the world don't have awards. What do they have? Wealth. They don't have a statue. They don't have an Academy Award. They don't have a Grammy. They don't have a People's Choice Award. But you know what they have? They have generational wealth. And that's the greatest award that you can ever have as a person. That is the greatest award that you can ever have. And so we personally want to thank you all on my first live broadcast. And it's going to be a first of many. Well, we're going to be talking about popular culture, pop culture, and with a twist. Welcome. All right. So, hey, Blue Love. Hey, Nishi. Queen, I see in here. I don't know how to bring guests on. This is like my first time doing TikTok here. Okay. Oh, go live to no live. Go live for 30 minutes. Go live on 3 separate days. Oh, okay. I can't do it now. I got to go live on 3 separate days. I got to be live for 30 minutes. So That's the thing. All right. And I think that it is amazing for this. I think when I was watching The Color Purple, I want to say this because I was wondering, I'm like, well, why did The Color Purple did not do well at the Billboard, at the box office? Because the promotion of The Color Purple did not promote that it was going to be a musical. Like it didn't show like the musical part of it. And folks were shocked. Like they saw Sierra. They're like, what's Sierra doing on here? So that just it was just shocking all around that Beyonce wasn't a part of that because they originally wanted Beyonce on the press. Originally did, but they had Sierra on the show, and they had who else? They had Sierra, and they had Fantasia, they had Timbaland Man, they had all these people. But one thing they did not have sold out theaters. It just didn't sell out. Anytime you're investing $100 million for a project, you want that movie to do well. You want that movie to go viral. You want to make if you invest 100 million, you want to at least bare minimum to make $200 million, 200, 300 plus million. Because if you're investing 100 million, you want a profit. And nobody putting $100 million in a movie and they're not getting $100 million plus in return. So when we saw the numbers, and make sure y'all share this live. Go ahead and share the live. Invite your friends. Go ahead and share the live, right? And share. This is our first broadcast, right? It's the middle of the night. But it did not get where it's supposed to get. And that's the sad part about it. Because when I watched the movie, it was a great film. But it just, unfortunately, the powers that be, they did not make the money. They didn't make it back. They only made about $60 million. $60 million is a lot of money. All right? $60 million is a lot of money. Okay, YouTube, y'all head over to TikTok. All right, let me put my TikTok over here. Wait a minute. Can somebody post my TikTok? Oh, I forgot that I'm over here with, I got more viewers on my YouTube than I have on my TikTok, and it's more Crystal HD over here on my TikTok. Give me a second. Wait a minute. Y'all post my TikTok thing over here. Hold on. Let me bring these viewers over here on my TikTok. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I thought I closed it off my YouTube. I'm so sorry. It's so hard for me to believe they invested $100 million. It's so hard for me to believe that too. Wait a minute. Wait. Should we go see it? Yes. Go over to my TikTok. Pardon me. Post the TikTok. Yeah, post it. Oh yeah, post it. Okay, there we go. Go on over to the TikTok. Hold on, y'all. They about to leave service on YouTube. They about to leave service. They about to leave some service. we about to close out our first service. Okay. All right. We got to close out our first service. All right. We're gonna close out our first service. So go wait. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Give them a little 1 minute while they go ahead and get hit. We y'all head over to TikTok. There we go. All right, head over to TikTok. Okay, let me go ahead on. Okay, we about to close this out. Let me go ahead and close that out. Okay. All right, I'll see y'all over there on the TikTok. Okay. I'll see y'all over there on TikTok.